What's up, dudes, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, we are theorizing a country called Mauritius. And you already know the drill. Let's dissect the flag. The flag does make a lot of symbols. The red represents the struggle for freedom, and independence. Blue represents for Indian Ocean, in which Mauritius is. Yellow represents the light of freedom shining over the island. Green represents the agriculture and the color for out of its 12 months of a year. This is the flag right here. Yep, it's pretty designable, and I rate this flag a real 7 out of 10 about that. And let's see the coat of arms, shall we see? Those are two palm trees. There's a dodo bird and a deer, and there's a ship right here within the ocean and the sky, and 3 palm trees, a red key, and a yellow space, and there's a star and a mountain. And it says Stella quite a lot of times. I don't know this language, by the way. And there's yellow stuff in here. I think that's Rex. I don't know. But, bro, this is very distinct, you know? And, however, the country is located in Africa, bordering no other country, except for the fact that being nearby Reunion, which is a recent country we theorized last week. And the island of Republic of Mauritius has a couple of islands, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 7 islands. So 2 of those islands are, like, underwater. I don't know about that, but let's just go into theorization, shall we see? Pedro and Victory in the Portuguese India is nicknamed Mauritius Island, and Dutch arrived in Mauritius, as well as the first published demonstration of a dodo bird, which was left extinct in 1601. And the Battle of Grand Port between the French and British naval force on August 20th through 27th, 1810. And British forces sealing the Isles of France on December 2nd, 1810, and the first Indian workers right there in 1834. And there was the Camp de Mauritius in Port Louis in 1880. And there was the Duckadutries in Cornwall, New York, in the island in 1901. And Samuel Mauritius is the first Prime Minister of Mauritius at Loud Airport, Israel, in 1962. And Queen Elizabeth II and the Queen of Mauritius from 1968 to 1992. And the treacherous failure of the government to respond promptly in the MV Montreal oil spill that resulted in anti-government protests. You can see right here. And the picturesque view of the island itself, and a view of the Torment Island, and the map of Chicago Archipelago, which is almost going to underwater. And there's the Camp Justice and Diego Fonseca, and there's the dodo bird right there that's been extinct since the 1600s. And then Mauritius Gecko, and the Black River Gorges National Park, and Government House in Port Louis, and managed districts, which are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there are 9 districts in this country. And the Prime Minister, with the Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi, in April 19th of 2018, and there's a population pyramid 2019, you can see that it has statistically gone up in amount of numbers. And the geographical disparity region in 2011, there's Hinduism, which has most of the country, 50%, and Christianity 50%, which is around those islands. Islam is around, like, there, like, on those areas. And let's see the exports, shall we see? There's non-kins men's shirts, 5.45%. Kin t-shirts are about 4.88%. Non-kids men's suits are about 4.35%. and non-kin women's suits are 2.6%, and kin men's shirts 1.48%, no surprise there, and non-rubber cotton yarn 1.33%, and light rubberous kinted fabric is about 1.7%, and kint men's is about 0.38%, and plastic fabric is about 0.43%, and light pure water cotton is about 0.75%, and there is light pure woven cotton is about 0.75%, non-fine cotton wool yarn 0.74%, and then other knits are about 0.56%, non-kint women's suits about 2.6%, kint sweaters are about 1.81%, kint women's suits are about 1.58%, and processed fish is 10.7%, raw sugar is about 7.8%, animal meal and processed is 64%, 0.64%, alcohol and all the stuff you know about is 0.53%, and animal exports is about 0.25%, and hard is about 0.22%. There is a lot of exports there. There's nitrogen fertilizers, about 2.37%, mixed manual and communal fertilizers, and 1.44%, and packaged medicines is about 1.34%, and then pressure is about 0.37%, and library pressure is 0.44%, and pressure fertilizers are about 0.42%, and diamonds about 4.32%, jewelry is 0.45%, pure products is about 0.45%, and there's a lot more than export. We're still not finished on the export. Rifle production is 3.89%, and porcelain gas is 0.73%, and irons 0.17%. And there's Whitefield copper is 0.41%, vanilla 0.74%, and other is about 0.21%. And other seed materials 0.37%, aircraft parts are about 0.34%, planes, helicopters, and spacecraft is 2.14%, and non-funny frozen fish 4.3%, and other animals is about 0.92%, and other as well as animal products is 0.72%, fish fertilizers 0.68%, non-found fresh fish is about 0.53%, electrical contract boards is 1.43%, video is about 0.5%, and that might be in blue section. Let's go to the purple section, shall we? Medical instruments is about 1.49%, raw scrubs is 0.59%, and other clocks is 0.39%. Plastic wigs is 1.22%, 0.22% are others. Vanilla, and we are just guessed that, and there's brooms about 0.53%, and other is about 0.23%, and paper has none. No result of it. And Turks and cases is 0.58%, and fish oil is about 0.31%. Whew, that is a lot of exports for a small country. In total, is about $2.553 billion. You can see why it's $2.53 billion in this current. And there's Port Louis, the capital of Mauritius. You can see it's a big developing city in the tropical beach, train, and a lot of history in there. Foods and horse races, of course. And Maryland Cup in 2006. You can see them go. I wish I can go there, but it's in a different country, which is far away. Just letting you know. And let's theorize the country intersectoral. the capital and largest city, Port Louis, no surprise there, and official language are none, or English, or French. And the language of Francia is Mauritian country, and their language spoken 86.5% of Mauritian country, but 5.3% of French, 4.4% of French, 1.4% of two languages, and 2.4% of others, including English, Tommy, and Chinese. Why? Oh, okay, let's focus on the religion real quick. 45.54% of their 48.54% are Hindu, and 32.71% are Christian, 17.3% Islam, and 1.45% are others, and none. And their development is Mauritian, and their government is a unitary primary republic, and the president, Patrick Rabana, since December 2nd of 2019, and their vice president, Edwin Bolzano, since December 2nd of 2019, and their prime minister, Parmesan at the time, is January 23rd of 2017. And their legislator is the National Assembly, independent from the United Kingdom in March 12th of 1968, and the Constitution established in the same day. And the Republic is about March 12th, 1992. And their area in total is about 2,040 kilometers, or 790 square miles, making 169th in this list. And their water is 0.07%, and their population 2019 estimate is about 1,265,475 people, making it 158th in this list, and the population density is about 618.24 kilometers, or 1,601.2 square miles, making it 21st in this list. And GDP and power purchasing power is about $31.720 billion in 2022 estimate is which means their ranking is about 144th, and their per capita is about $25,043, making it 66th in this list. And their GDP no animal is about $11.263 billion, making it 150th in this list. And their per capita is about 8,892, making it 101st in this list. And their GNI is 36.8, making median in this list. And their HDI is 0.802, making it very high in this list as 64th. And their currency is the Mauritian Rupee, or MUR, and their time zone is the Mauritius time zone. Yes, they have their own time zone. No surprise there. And their driving side is left. Pretty ordinary for Africa. But let's see in the horizon directly into the country. This is the country of Mauritius. It's a pretty small island, but wrong. There is the capital, Port Louis. There is Ranamora, which has 7,751 reviews on Google, and Conran Waterfront is 4.2 ranking, or 6,383 reviews. It's pretty smart for a small country. And there's Blue Pioneer Museum, La Porte, which is a mountain peak in there. There is a lot of things to do here in Port Louis. It's a pretty big city, no lie there. And there's Black Rivers Forest National Park. There's a lot to do here, including Black Rivers Visitor Center and Marshall Jones Waterfall, and the hiking trails, and Alexandria Falls, and this Vargas Dam. It's really a dam, by the way. And then there's a nature park right here. There is a lot of stuff to do in this island. And there's a lot more than just island. There's Corner Queen Aquarium, which has one thing, Corner's Coin, which has 9 reviews on Google. You could get to there. And there's Garden Island, Flat Island, and there's Pigeon House Rock. It's just really small island. It's a artificial island though, and there's Round Island, and there's Spider Island, and other free ocean things I don't know about. But those are basically all the islands I can find. But nope, there's this island right here that has a couple of houses. It's called Outer, and there's like Outer Valores and other free islands. But no, there's 3 islands there called Outer, Outer Franks, and Roswell.Outrix. So this is basically an island that has a lot of tourist attractions and basically has a lot of stuff in here. So that might be it for a video. Thank you for watching this video. Hope you have an amazing day, a great day, and I'll see you on a Tuesday for Rising Nations Part 3. And the next country is Zimbabwe, so stay tuned for this one, because this is a pretty huge country there. So, see ya!